Today I'm going to be talking about mountain house adventure meals, dehydrated camping foods. I know you've probably seen a lot of different reviews on YouTube talking about which flavors are good and which flavors are not so good, and I've watched a ton of them and I'm still curious. So today and over the next however many days it takes me, I'm going to be trying just about every flavor I could buy and talking about them. I've seen a few lists that compare the flavors and which ones are good, which ones are bad, and on at least a few of the lists, the breakfast skillet has been on top. Breakfast skillet contains shredded potatoes, scrambled eggs mixed with pork sausage, peppers, and onions. This bag contains 2 servings, but honestly, I think most people would just eat the whole bag as 1 serving. If you eat the whole bag, the container has 510 calories. Like I said before, the preparation instructions are pretty easy. All you do is boil some water and put it in. More specifically, you open the package at the tear notch and discard the oxygen absorber. There's a little packet in there you have to throw away. The ratio of water on all of these differs from flavor to flavor, but this particular one says to carefully add 1 1/4 cups, that's 10 fluid ounces of boiling water. Pretty sure you can get away with just adding really hot water. It doesn't have to be boiling. So you stir it and then you zip the Ziploc at the top. Wait 5 minutes, stir it and reseal. Then let it stand for another 4 minutes and then stir it and eat it. One thing that I noticed about these packs is, if you're camping and you're not packing out what you packed in, that's a problem. These things don't take up much weight when they're empty, and you should not burn them in your campfire. You should bring them back and recycle them. And I don't think you can recycle them in your daily recycle, but they do have a program called TerraCycle where if you eat a lot of these and you have some saved up, you can contact TerraCycle.com and they will give you a shipping label that you can send your clean, empty envelopes to them, and then they will recycle them into plastic pellets that are used for something else. But I don't really think that you can just throw these in your daily recycling. On the bottom here is Bigfoot. And each one of these packages has some sort of saying or joke, I think. And they're all different. And Bigfoot says, don't try and make friends with raccoons. They will just charge at you, steal your food, then laugh about it with their friends behind your back. So, yeah, words of wisdom from Bigfoot on every package. Pretty cool. Let's boil some water and try this out. 9 minutes, 5 minutes, then stir, then 4 more minutes. So let's check it out and see how it looks. Smells pretty good. I can smell the peppers. Let's give it a try. Say it almost could use some more time. Some parts of the eggs are still kind of dry in the center. I think if you like your pasta al dente, this is about perfect though. There's a little bit of mouthfeel, some texture to the eggs, not too soft. Yeah, so it's got shredded potatoes and little bits of sausage and eggs and peppers and onions. This is pretty good. A lot better than I expected for something that was freeze-dried. I'd say before I looked at it and I thought, this has got to be one meal's worth. Depends upon how hungry you are. It does say it's 2 servings. And I've eaten about half of it and I'm already starting to get full. So if you're starving, 1 serving. If you're not, you could probably split it and be all right. Overall, I'd say this is pretty good. The potatoes have pretty good texture. Actually, they're a little more tough than if you were to shred some potatoes and fry them. They've got some, toughness to them. The eggs also, it takes a little chewing, it's not mush, which I'm surprised. Overall, it's good. This is my first one, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I'm gonna wait to give it a rating until I've had some more. I will say though, I thought I could eat this whole thing. I've eaten about 2/3 of it, and I'm pretty close to giving up. I'm getting full, so that's a good thing. If you're splitting this with another person, I think that there's plenty. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this whole thing. Still a good bit left. Although Bigfoot here advises you to not try and make friends with raccoons, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do with the rest of this. I'm pretty stuffed. This was good, but I don't think I can eat the whole thing, so some of the local animals are going to get a treat. And yeah, I'll be back here again soon to try the next flavor. So thanks for watching.